Hey everybody, Referral AstartesGaming here, back with part 4 of our Airships Conquer the Skies Let's Play. So this very well could be the last episode, and in fact, we could end this conquest like very quickly just by attacking these two. So in order to sort of subvert that, I am going to do a little bit of shipbuilding just so that this is a full episode and not something extremely short. And to that end, we're going to design another ship, and this one's going to be a massive ship. This is going to be like the capital ship of our new fleet. So we'll design a ship. And let's start with a existing design. What's the biggest, well, what's the most expensive we have here? The Mark II. Actually, the Belial. That's kind of lame. I think the Dragon Mark II is... No, I guess it's not. The Belial has more firepower. It's kind of boring. Yeah, we might just build our own. Yeah, forget that. Okay, so first things first, we need a bridge. There's the bridge. Beyond that, we need some suspendium chambers, but more importantly, we need, crew. So let's throw some crew down. I'm gonna leave slots for, what do you call them? For corridors in between, so that I can, link them with ladders and such like that. So how much crew do we think we're gonna need here? We have 24. I think we're gonna need more than that, because this is gonna be a beast of a ship, and in fact we could go double high like so. I think that's a good plan. So what else do we need? A repair bay? Yeah, actually, you know what, we're gonna put the bridge there and we'll throw a repair bay underneath it. So that's going to make up the core of our ship. What else do we need? We need suspendium chambers. Now, how many suspendium chambers do we need? Our current service ceiling is negative 41 meters. We want it to be fairly high. We want to be up at the top of the map controlling the skies. And so I think we'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts my service ceiling at 669 meters, but that's going to change because we're going to add a lot more to this, so we may need more than that. But for now, I think that is adequate. So let's throw down some more corridors, just so these are all accessible. And since most things are 2x3 rectangles, I think we're pretty safe in doing that right there. Now, the question is, where are all of our armaments going to be? I think I'd like them to be concentrated in the front, and to have several bombing bays along the bottom. And then we're probably going to have some defenses along the top just in case. Although I don't think anybody's going to be able to get on top of us. Grenades would be kind of cool, just to have somebody like heaving grenades out the front of the ship. Cannons are always good. I don't know where I want to put the cannons yet, so we'll hold off. Fire points are always necessary. So, actually coal is going to be important as well. Let's throw some coal down. And you know what? We're going to really ramp this up here. There we go. Let's add that corridor in as well. There. And now we're going to go to propulsion. And I think we're going to do... I could do 2 large ones. Let's see. The large propellers are going to generate 270 propulsion and use a unit of coal every 18 seconds. Versus a regular propeller, which we would need 3 of, is going to give me 80 propulsion and require coal every 30 seconds. So that means for 3 of these we would be using 3 coal every 30 seconds. Here we would be using 2 coal every 18 seconds. Which would be roughly 4 coal every 36 seconds, so that's slightly higher, I think. Yeah, that seems like a little bit more, but that's going to give me 540 propulsion with 2 of those, versus 3 of these is going to give me 240. So that seems like a lot more propulsion for what's only slightly more coal. So I'm going to drop in 1. Oh, I can only put it on top. Got it. So what if I do another small one here? I guess that would work. And then I can do an even tinier one on the bottom. Down here. Sure. that kind of angles the back of the ship nicely. And that will be the rear of the ship, although we're probably going to be building along the bottom here. I might just armor it, but we'll see. Okay, fire points are always important, so we'll build... Let's have one at the top and one at the bottom. And then I think we'll need... Supply hatches wouldn't be a terrible idea, so we can fit them in right here, I guess. And let's make sure that corridor reaches all the way up. Now then, we need to start adding armaments. So let's go to the weapons tab. And I might add some boarding pods and marines and stuff to this ship as well. Actually, a guard barracks would be pretty smart. Yeah, guard barracks would be smart. We'll see. We'll see what we decide to do here. What's our service ceiling is down to 368. So, we'll need to keep an eye on that, obviously. Ventral turrets, huh? That would be kind of cool. That would be pretty damn cool, actually, to have just, like, ventral turrets along the bottom. We might do that. The issue is that they need to be at the very bottom. They can't be, like, in here. But yeah, I think we're going to do that rather than the bomb bays. Although I don't know which one is better. The gun mount is kind of tricky, but the result is a wide field of fire. Piercing damage 70. What's a bomb bay give me? Blast damage 50. And it's got... Yeah, see, these have a much better firing arc, so I think we'll use those. Alright. So how do we want to set this up? We'll have some forward cannons somewhere in this vicinity, I guess. I guess we'll just do that. Just like a shitload of cannons on the front. I don't know about that one. We'll leave like 1 or 2 spots for something different. Actually, let's do that for now. Spider Bay, that's an interesting idea. Marine and guard posts would be smart as well. But we'll figure out where to incorporate them in a second. So where is the ammunition? It's probably under resources. Let's go to resources, ammo stores. Do 1 there. Probably 1 here as well, and 1 here. And then again, we will need the corridors. Oops. All along here to connect those, and I should probably put some in there as well. Let's see. Recommended crew 37, we have 48, so we've still got some room to work with here. I think what I'd like to do as well is the deck gun is a pretty awesome weapon. So I'll put a deck gun here, because that's got a pretty wide firing arc as well. Actually, not as wide as I would like. It seems like the cannons can actually fire further down. But we'll put a deck gun on there just because they look pretty badass. And if anything does try to fly above me, this thing will just tear it to shreds. Beyond that, maybe some rifles on top here. Put like a rifle there. And then... the rifle there wouldn't be a bad idea either, although I think grenades would be cool too. Let's put some grenades there. Because basically, he can throw grenades anywhere from like this angle to there. So he's just going to drop grenades in this area. What else do we need? The ventral turrets, right? Let's put 1 there. Put 1... Can't put 1 there? Oh, I can only put 1. That really sucks. So what we'll do is we'll put it dead center with some bomb bays flanking it, I think. Right about there looks good. And we'll connect that with a another corridor, like so. Bomb bays we'll put on, you know, either side of it, basically. How do we want to handle this? I think like 1, 2, 3, or we can do... Ah, crap, it's not going to line up no matter what I do. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. Let's see. So I have to put a corridor there. So I'll put a bomb bay here, a bomb bay here, and maybe one there as well. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these empty spots, but we'll figure something out. And then we'll put more bomb bays on the back half of the ship. So, not there. Like here, here, and here, I guess. And then we'll need to connect those. Same thing there and there. We might be able to put another grenade tosser down here. In fact, I think I will. So there we go with that. Are we going to have enough ammunition? 240. Let's see. I think I'm going to add more ammunition. So where are the ammo things? Resources. We'll put ammo stores in here too, I guess. Yeah, that looks good. And then, what else do we have? Structural. Could do decks, struts, fire doors. Struts wouldn't be a terrible idea. You know, I'll just put corridors in there. I think the corridors will look better. Actually, no, I don't think either will look particularly good. I might do more supply hatches, because I'm going to need more eventually anyways. So I'll throw in some supply hatches there. And I don't know what I want to put there yet. How much is a small ammo store? 2 spots? Yeah, let's throw one there. And we'll put another one here as well. And then another supply hatch there. Now, top side, what do we want to add? I think having some guards and or marines is going to be a good call. So a guard barracks is fairly small. Let's do 2 there. What's the current service ceiling? We're going to need to add some more suspendium chambers. And then we'll put a marine barracks here. Spider Bay. These mechanized terrors can tear apart enemy crew with ease, but are too simple to defend or take over ships. Okay. Well, I think we'll be just fine like that. Now let's arm the top of the ship. It'll be a lot lighter than the bottom of the ship, though. So let's go with some more suspendium chambers, like so. That gets my service ceiling to 231, which may not be enough. So I'll throw in another one here. Gets me to 259. And then I'll add something to the back of the ship here. Probably some more coal stores. But I don't think we need any more lift. Okay, corridors. In there, and there, and there. And probably here as well, just sticking to the shape of the ship. I wish I could put stuff down here, but this thing's just gonna rip everything apart. Alright, let's see, resources, small coal store. That looks good right there. And then we'll put one little rifleman back there just in case anybody decides to get behind us. Never a bad idea to put some riflemen on the back half of your ship. And then up here, dorsal turrets seem excessive. I think I'll put flat cannons. You know what, let's swap this out to there. I'll spread the flat cannons out a bit, like that. That seems fine. That covers the majority of the upper part of our ship. I don't see, like, other than like right here, we're pretty much covered entirely. Is there anything else we can add up there? Doesn't really look like it. So, how about some more lift? Actually, more ammo would be a good call as well. Small suspendium chamber. Perfect. I'll put them right there. And then we'll throw in, oops, resources. 2 more small ammo caches here. And then I think I'll put another one there. With maybe... Do we want another rifle or another deck gun? I think a rifle or 2 would be a good idea. We're not going to be able to afford this thing right away, but we'll save up for it. Let's see, I'll put it there. And then I think I'll just throw like a... I don't know, a corridor next to it to connect it. Okay, so let's throw large keels. Oh, I can't put them there. Damn it. I wanted to protect this. I could put it there, but that gets rid of my suspendium. Or what is that? Oh, bomb bays. Yeah. That's a bummer. Although it would block the bomb bays too, so... Yeah, I guess I can't do that. Well, this is pretty good. This is probably the biggest ship we are ever going to see in the game. What's the service ceiling? Not as high as I would like. What if I throw a big-ass balloon on top? Oh, it's going to block those, right. Well, 249 is not terrible. Let's save this design as the... Can I get in front of there? No. Okay, I guess we'll just save it as the Dementation. So that's saved. And then let's look at some of these other ships. Like the Creosote, the lift ceiling is only 30 meters. How about the Dragons? Service ceiling 53 and 37. So this guy, service ceiling of 249 is actually pretty solid. But it's very expensive. But it's going to be the biggest ship we've ever seen and we'll ever see. So let's leave, now that that's saved. And we'll just kind of hang out for a little while. They're headed that way, it looks like. Yeah, okay. So we're going to wait until we have enough money to make that. And then we will head south to conquer... Where is he going? Oh, they're coming after me. So, let's see. You guys, why don't you go intercept them? Are they intercepting? Okay. Let's see. No, they're not. Why aren't you intercepting? Huh. Well, you can move there. That'll cut them off too. We're not gonna get there in time. Oh boy. Well, their ships kind of suck. So I'm gonna move you back under cover of these things here so they can't drop bombs on my head. And we'll see how we fare. Even if they conquer this thing, we have our whole fleet en route, so it shouldn't really matter. Oh, that punched a pretty big hole. Come on, keep firing. Nice. So now that they're down, maybe I should go ram them. Let's see. Yeah, put your ram through the front of their ship. They got back up in the air. Let's see if we can't take them down again. Actually, maybe this ship took them down. Maybe that's what happened. Oh, good, we're stuck again. In that case, we'll just move on back. I think the ram hit that or something and it got stuck. But yeah, the land ships get stuck all the time. I don't recommend using land ships. Other than for like defensive purposes. Okay. They should be done any second. And there it is. Okay, so let's pause. Can we build that ship yet? We'll want to build it in Catwick because we get... Oh, we forgot to look at the armor. Let's open that up real quick. The Dementation. Yeah, it's all wood. We want steel armor because we get a discount for it anyways. So let's slap this all over, and I'll come back when I'm done with this because I don't want to waste your time just, you know, tiling armor all over this. Okay, there she is, all designed. Since this ship is the biggest, baddest ship that will ever exist, I decided to add some gold leaf in there as well. And we stuck with the normal paint design otherwise, with the red and the white. And I did put a face on there, although it doesn't look as good due to the location of it. Maybe I'll move it. It looks better on the red typically. It really doesn't look good anywhere, so I'm just going to get rid of it and let that be that. Yeah, I think it looks just fine like this. So, yeah, there she is. We are a little bit short of being able to afford her, but we will be able to fairly soon. So let's leave that be. I already saved it. Maybe I should do it again just to be extra sure. Save, overwrite, yes, and we'll leave. Okay. So let's keep moving here. We need about 4,900 in order to purchase it, and it will take a little while to build, but once we have that done, we will be ready to rock. It doesn't look like we'll be able to finish the campaign this episode though, so that means we get one more video out of this. Let's go ahead and build her. I really want to add the HMS to the front, but it won't let me. I'll just have to backspace and redo it. HMS How the hell is it spelled? I don't see it. The Defenestrator, I could name it after that. If you don't know what Defenestration is, it's literally, it means throwing somebody from a window. So that's a pretty funny name. But we'll stick with the one it gave it. And we're basically broke now, but it will be very, very much worth it. So, let's see. I'm going to speed things up here. And I think what I'll do is I'm actually going to move the land ship that we have in Dagger Guild. You know what? No, that's fine. I'm going to move this one to Catwick. That way, if they decide to push north again, we'll have, you know, defenses in the two nearest provinces to them. And if they decide to go beyond that, we should have the time to, you know, move them. Okay. So, I guess we'll just end it here, and we'll come back in the next episode with the Dementation built, and we'll just, you know, move down here and absolutely wreck these guys, because their ships are honestly crap, and their defenses aren't much better. So, yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for the 5th and probably final part of our Airships Conquer the Skies Let's Play.